again, thank you to the Sparks family for sharing their story, and we certainly appreciate that. We want to remind you that it is a power hour, so your money is being doubled right now thanks to Pediatric Home Service. So from now until 9 o'clock, so you still have 23 minutes to get your money doubled. And we'd love for you to become a Miracle Club member. $25 a month. It's very painless. It comes right out of your credit card.
Very painless.
Of course, it is a charitable donation. You can use the tax deduction and all that stuff. Bottom line, though, is that you're helping kids in our community, and you're helping this amazing place known as Children's Wisconsin. And we've had a chance to talk about child life specialists over the last couple of days, but we haven't talked to any until now. Bella is here. Bella, a child life specialist at Children's. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that.
Happy to be here.
And we've got Julia. Julia, is it Gergens?
Yes.
Say that right? Okay. And how old are you, Julia?
I'm 19.
19. And where are you from?
I'm from Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
Okay. Do you
To
feel any extra pressure that your mom and dad are sitting right over here? Because
No.
they're here to cheer you on. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all. So you're studying to become a nurse?
Yes.
All right.
Not coincidental, I don't think.
No, I don't think it's coincidental at all. Let's go back to the first time you interacted with Children's. How old were you and what was going on?
I was about 7, and I needed ear surgery because I had a hole in my eardrum. And so I had my ear surgery here at Children's, and then I still had hearing loss after the surgery, so I saw audiology, and I got my first hearing aid, and I still wear a hearing aid.
But the hearing aids have changed quite a bit, haven't they?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My first one was so big and bulky, and now they're so much slimmer and...
Can't even tell.
Yeah.
And they're Bluetooth enabled.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever listen to music in there?
Yeah, during high school, I would listen to music during class.
That's awesome.
I have to say, I think I would do
Me too.
the same thing. So that was your ear surgery, and then when you were in high school, you had some GI issues.
Yeah, I was in the hospital a lot for GI issues and some other issues, and that's where I met Bella on the inpatient floors. So.
Okay, so what does a child care, what do you do every day?
Yeah, a whole bunch of things, but essentially our goal is to help normalize the hospital for kids and families. So we want kids and teens when they come here to feel like kids. We want them to be viewed for more than their diagnosis or their illness or why they're here. So we help with coping skills. We prepare them for different procedures. That's when I first met Julia. She was getting an NG tube. So I met with her, helped prepare her for all the sensory experiences that she would have, and then we developed a coping plan to help make that procedure go as easy as possible. And we help just educate them about their diagnosis, so teach them about why they're at the hospital. We promote a lot of play and normalization to help them have control and choice, because ultimately every kid and teen knows how to play, even our teens. So we want to help that be kind of the foundation and just make it a more positive experience.
One of my favorite things that we talk about with Child Life is the prom. Tell us a little bit about the prom.
Yeah, so we have a teen advisory here at Children's, which I recruited Julia for. So my coworker and I run that council, and we have a group of teenagers that are patients or siblings of patients, and we get together monthly and plan a prom for all our teenage patients.
I love that.
Yeah, so Julia is a big part of that committee and has done an amazing job helping plan our prom for this year and last year.
How much does that mean when a teenager is here in the hospital, that prom comes around? How much does that mean to you?
Oh, it's perfect. I mean, the days here are really long, and so when you're able to get out of your room for any reason, or also just meet other teenage patients who are in similar situations to where you are, it just makes you feel a whole lot more comfortable in like a scary situation.
Yeah, and these are things that your donations help with. Something like the prom and normalizing the experience. Because you have to be here.
So but it's not just the prom that you guys organize. Talk about some of the other things that, for example, have been thought about during, with the teen council and all that.
Yeah, so we really want teens to have a voice. So we partner with our family advisory council too, and we have our teens be part of decision making that's happening in the hospital. Just last week, we had them involved in decision making for different directions in our Yabuki Tower and how to get around the hospital, because they are the ones that are experiencing it every day, and so they have ultimately that direct insight as to what makes this hospital more enjoyable, what they want to improve. So we want them to have a say in the changes and decisions that are happening around here, and just help them feel a little more in control while they're going through all their medical experiences.
And what about if they're happen to be here during a holiday, say Christmas, or even something like the 4th of July?
Yeah. So I'm sure you were here, I think, over a holiday at some point.
I was here for my birthday once.
Oh yeah, your
yes.
birthday, yeah. So our Child Life team plays a big role in that, in helping normalize different holidays. We do all different sorts of Christmas experiences and celebrate all different holidays. We have our Child Life Center that promotes special events, and so we'll have like the Packers come, and we deliver things to bedside, and just try to celebrate those milestones to help kids still feel like kids while they're here.
Julia, you've just completed your freshman year of college, and you've decided to study nursing. And certainly, I think the experiences you've had here at Children's had to have played a role in that decision.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't always want to be a nurse. I always wanted to be an FBI agent. But once I was a patient here in high school, I really connected with a lot of the nurses, and I never fully really understood what nurses all do. And it's so much more than just, giving medications. And it's a whole, I've met so many nurses that just provide so much comfort, and they just make the whole experience less scary.
Yeah, they're a special person, nurses.
What's amazing is how special this place is, because I mean, if you listen to this radiothon at all over the years, you know how many young patients end up growing up and getting into healthcare. And what a testament that is to the staff and the people who work here.
Right.
They've made such an impression. They've left such a great mark on these young people that these young people want to emulate that, and they want to do that for others.
Especially because this could be traumatic or tragic or the kind of experience you don't want to relive or come back to this place, but that's not the case with Children's.
And I understand that your studies kind of took you full circle because you have the service learning component. So talk about that a little bit.
So one of my classes last fall was a nursing class, and you had to do service learning as a portion of it. And you had some choice in where you went and what you did. And so I chose to I was already on the Teen Advisory Council, but I chose to add on to be a weekly volunteer on the floors.
How was that?
Oh, I love it. I've
do?
met so many cool kids, and it's just a really great experience.
It's safe to say you might do pediatric nursing?
Yes, I do want to do pediatrics.
Doesn't surprise us.
No.
That's awesome. And again, a testament, I think, to all the care you've received over the years. What does Children's mean to you? Clearly, it means a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot to me. It's when you're not feeling well, or when you're going through health issues for years and years, it's really hard to just keep going and wanting to, I don't know, go to college and things like that. But all the people I've met here have showed me that you can keep going, you can keep moving on with your dreams and going to college and being a nurse, even though you have all these struggles, and you can do them at the same time.
Overcoming the struggles and
Yeah.
living your best life.
Couldn't
That's
have
what
said
it's all
it any
about.
better. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, both of you, for explaining what Child Life is all about and how teens really do matter here and how much influence they have on what this experience is all about, which is probably why it's such a great experience, because the young people who live it and are here all the time are helping make the decisions
Right.
about what this experience is all about. Thank you very much, both of you. We appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Once again, we're at Children's Wisconsin, a very special place where miracles truly happen each and every day. And we're asking you to help and to contribute to Children's Wisconsin. So many things that they do here, not covered by insurance. It's covered by philanthropy. So who pays for it? We do, you do, I do, all of us who support the hospital. That's why we do the Radiothon. Please make the phones ring. Your money is being doubled until 9 o'clock, so you still have a little while to take advantage of this power hour, courtesy of Pediatric Home Services. 414-337-9554. We'll be back with more Miracle Marathon in just a couple of minutes right here on 96.5.